In this video, I'm going to give you 8 tips that will skyrocket the results for your Meta ads campaign. So if you are an accountant, you want to run Meta ads for your accounting firm to get more higher premium paying clients that are willing to pay you every single month, then this video is going to be a game changer. So you see over here that this is a account from a client of mine, accounting firm. This ad campaign is live, as you can see. It's active. We spent about $8,000 and we already booked 90 appointments, all with people that are very qualified, and we made a lot of money using the 8 tips that I'm going to give you in this video. So before we dive in, by the way, let me quickly introduce myself so that you know this is all legit. First of all, you can see the campaign over here for an accounting firm where we just are printing meetings on autopilot, but we also work with other accounting firms and we spend around $50,000 every single month on ads specifically for accountants. So in this video, I will break down how we actually make sure we get those accountants the best ROI. So the first tip is broad targeting. If you go to your ad sets here, we actually have a second ad set also running. If you go to your ad set here, you can see we are not doing any targeting at all, okay? We always keep everything as broad as possible. Just target the country you are in, and the meta algorithm is going to do the rest for you. The meta algorithm is so advanced nowadays, they literally invested billions and billions of dollars into developing this AI targeting or broad targeting. So what this does, Meta has an update called Andromeda update, which enrolled, I think, like 6 months ago. And this basically means that they now know exactly who your ad is for without you actually telling Meta. They are simply going to look at your copy and at your creative, and they will know, oh, this ad will actually be best for plumbers, or this ad will be best for med spas. So you need to make sure that you do the broad targeting and let Meta do its thing, okay? Meta is extremely good in the targeting nowadays. So everything that you have to do the broad targeting and just make sure that your copy and creative are specific to a type of person, a plumber, a business owner making X amount, and make sure that you talk about specific pain points and troubles that they are experiencing, because the Meta AI is so advanced nowadays that they know, oh, well, this ad is more for a person that joined a group about tax savings and he is experiencing stress, for example. Like they see those patterns, and with their AI, they are now able to show the ad to the right person. Okay, so that's the first tip. Just keep your targeting broad. Don't start adding interest targeting, or don't add like fancy stuff with, oh, I'm only going to target this neighborhood because there are lots of businesses in there. Just keep everything broad. Meta is going to do the targeting for you. And this is something that we do literally for 99% of our clients. Sometimes we always test a little bit. So make sure that you always keep everything broad. Then my second tip is lots of creatives. Always make sure that you are running lots of creatives, because that's the most important thing in meta advertising. So what you can do, and this is also already kind of like my third tip, is go to Meta or Facebook ads library, and over here you can just type in something like dental accountant. And then you can look at the ads that your competition is running. And what this will allow you to do is see, okay, well, how do they structure their ads? But another amazing thing is that if you scroll down, you are able to see when they launched the ad. And then what you do is go look for ads that have been live for over 3 weeks typically. And then you know, oh, this ad is actually making this person money, otherwise they would have turned this off already. So let's see. Yeah, so this is running for over a month. Now let's check. I actually want to see a creative for here. This is life insurance. Let's see. So this one is running video ads. That's what you can, for example, do is check out the video and then structure your video ads like this, because you know this person is actually running the campaign and this person is probably making money from the ads because the ad has been live for quite a while. What you can also do, okay, so this is another video. Let's see. Yeah, so what you can do is click here and then you see, okay, well, this is their landing page. There is something to say that I don't really like this landing page, to be honest, but I will make another video on why. So make sure you subscribe. But what you need to do is check out this over here and then start making your own creatives, because the creatives are the most important thing almost for the ads. So if you only run one creative, there is just a very small chance that the creative will be a winner. Well, if you are running 100 creatives that are very different, you see a pattern where some creatives are performing better than others. And what you can do is you can even make a screenshot of this. And then with ChatGPT nowadays, you can say, change the copy. So over here, actually I'll say, this needs to be a creative for meta ads. I will give you remove the logo, to change the background color to a So you don't want to just copy paste everything, but you want to take the basis, right? And then you can say change the person to a typical dentist. And copy to, we want to change the copy to something, just think of something that is, okay, similar real-time bookkeeping for fast-moving dental practices. You say better dental, actually let's make it dental specific bookkeeping for okay. And then we can even make another change, is change the CTA. The CTA, this is not one of the tips, by the way, that I will give. This is the CTA call to action of the CTA to green. Okay, this is going to load. So if you want lots of creatives, you just go to the ads library, check out what other people are running, and then use ChatGPT to modify the creatives. What you can also do is just take this creative, go to Canva, this software, and make your own designs in here. But this is a pretty awesome way to just kind of steal ads from your competitors and let them do all of the testing. So let's let this one load over here. So you go to the Facebook ads library and you just take inspiration from your competition. Now, while this is loading, what I'm going to do here, I'll actually show you the ads. So over here we are in the ads that we are currently running for this accountant, right? This is literally the ad. You can see we are sometimes have short ads and also long ads. So what you really want to do is make sure that you test long copy and short copy. Some industries, they enjoy ads that are very long. They like to read, they like to consume. But there are also industries where they just like very punchy, straightforward. This is what we do. This is for you. Book a call now. So while testing lots of creatives, you also need to test lots of copy, which are long and short. The only downside to having short copy is that you cannot give that much information. The downside with long copy is that you have more room to mess up. Okay, so you need to be aware of, if you are going to run short copy, that you only talk about the most important thing of the whole of your whole service, right? Because you don't have that much room to actually give information. With the long copy, you really need to be a good copywriter because you do have so much room to mess up. If you have one sentence which is just not great from a copywriting perspective, where you are losing the attention of the reader, they will stop reading the rest, and there's a lower chance that they are going to click and convert. Okay, so that's the other tip. Make sure that you are testing long and short copy. Now let's see if this is already done. Okay, you cannot tell me that this is really, really cool. Okay, this is just, you can just go to Facebook Ads Library, check what other people are running, use ChatGPT. You do, of course, want to change it. You just don't really want to copy paste everything. But this is a great ad. Dental specific bookkeeping for fast growing dental practices. You can literally just directly run this. I do like this one. I like this one more. And then what you can even say, I think you can also click over here and then say, create this in a vertical image too. So then you have the square image and also the vertical image for your stories and the reels. So another thing that is really important, that's tip number 5. After you have your copy, you have your creative, you really need to make sure that you have a great offer. One thing that I do not like about this ad over here is that it's pretty generic in terms of, okay, we do bookkeeping. So does everybody else of your competition. What you actually want to do is put an amazing offer in there. Put something in there that is a risk reversal. Say, if we do not find any errors in your books, we give you a free month of bookkeeping. If we do not clean up your books in X amount of weeks, the cleanup is free. There's a huge risk reversal, which of course makes it more interesting for the person to engage and book a meeting with you. But the thing is also, Meta likes it if their advertisers, you in this instance, is going to give great offers to their users. Because what will happen is that the users of Meta, they are going to engage more with ads and the advertisers make more money. The advertisers will then spend more money on the platform, making Meta more money. So everybody wins if you create good offers. The users will have a great offer, which they can use. Meta makes more money because you will spend more, and you will spend more because you make more. So having a great offer, maybe even one of the most important tips, is really is really a game changer. Now you can see, awesome, we have the vertical version. Okay, I talked about Andromeda before. Andromeda is an update where the algorithm changes, right? It's now AI based, and the reason Meta did this is because images like this, these types of creatives, you can now make within a few minutes, where before it took like 30 minutes to an hour to come up with a creative. I can literally say now, I like this style. Now make it where the dentist is. Change. Boom. So if I now want to make a variation of a creative, I just type it in and there it is. So what Meta did is they made an algorithm change where creatives are even more important. If your creative sucks, then Meta already sees this before it's actually going live, and it's not going to serve to the right type of people. Okay, so creatives are really important, and if Meta already sees, hey, this ad just sucks, this creative is just really bad, it's going to serve to people that are just not going to convert and that you don't want to engage with. So this is why this is extremely important. Now then, my other tip, number 6, is go niche. If you want to succeed with the Meta ads, you need to go niche. This is why I also typed in dental accountant, because what you can now do is tailor the ads specific to one industry. And you can imagine if a dentist sees this in their feed, first of all, the color pops out there. First of all, dental specific bookkeeping, fast grow dental, and an actual dentist here. Of course, I will say to Meta, change this to like a normal one and change the color over here. But this is going to get the attention way more attention from the dentist. And if you are a business owner, you have a dentist, you have a gym owner, you have a consultant, and all of those different businesses. If you show a generic ad, they're probably not going to engage with it. They are going to see an ad which they probably see every single day. We can help you grow your business faster, or we can help you save on tax. But if you put something specific to them in the ad, like a dentist, and you can even talk about in the copy, you can say, you take care of the teeth, we take care of the books. It's so specific, it's going to get their attention. And for example, I know that medical practices, they sometimes struggle with like insurance payments, right? So you can also touch base on their specific pain points. And this also leads me to tip number 7, which is testing angles. So if you niche down, you have a great offer, you have a great creative like this, what you need to do is make different angles. Create one angle where in the ad you just talk about, for example, to blue in the copy talk about saving time to see more patients. So you have one angle where you talk about we save you time so you can do more treatments. Okay, that's number one. Maybe that's a pain point of someone. Another one is we clean up your books so that you can have less stress and improve the quality of treatments. Then you have another one. We will analyze your books, see if you are losing out on money so that you can reinvest this in hiring another dentist, right? So you create all types of angles which different people will resonate with. One person has issues with time. The other person thinks he's losing money because messy books, and the person wants to get help with analyzing everything. Okay, so save time and see more patients with dental specific bookkeeping. This literally took me a couple seconds, and this is probably going to work. Okay, so really make sure you test different angles, go niche, have a great offer, test different angles with short copy, long copy, and lots of creatives. And then tip number 8 is make sure that your landing page is the same as your ad. And this is a really, really big mistake people sometimes make. They have a landing page, but it's totally different from the ads. You can imagine that if a dentist, in this example, clicks on this ad because the dentist needs to save time, and then they land on a landing page where we talk about tax savings and saving money on their tax bill, they are like, this is not what is this? I want to save time. I don't want to save on my tax bill, right? So you need to make sure that everything is aligned. The best thing that you can do, if you tested a lot of different copies and creatives, right? And you see, hey, this one works really well. So with the ad account that I showed you with those ads, you actually also saw the creative. One of those creative was where we were comparing a general accountant versus a industry specific accountant. And then if I really know, hey, this creative works and this is getting the majority of the ad spend, I will tailor the landing page to the creative. So on the landing page, I will probably have a headline which will say, we are specific to dentists. We will be able to help you out better. Book a time now to learn how, something like that. It's the same reason why they clicked. They clicked on the app because they want someone specific to their industry. And if we then, in the landing page, make sure the messaging is the same, chances of them actually converting are way higher. So this is just really simple, as you can see. Make sure you implement those 8 tips. If you want some help with just getting more clients that are paying you more, higher rates, and you just want to have a system that we even guarantee 5 clients, there's a link in the description. You can click on it. You don't have to, I just make this video for free so you can help more people. Yeah, you can book a call there if you want. But you can see this is so simple. Just go to the Facebook Ads library, make sure you test a lot, ChatGPT, iterate, test, 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 test. Testing is really the name of the game. So really hope that those 8 tips were helpful for you. If you liked the video, you learned something, make sure you click on the like and subscribe. If you have specific questions, leave them in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.